Shabbat Shalom. Thank you to everyone for being here and watching on the live stream. I hope everyone is doing well during this difficult time. Today I have the honor to lead services for my Bat Mitzvah. I'm also honored to have my Bat Mitzvah on Shabbat HaGadol, the Great Sabbath. Even though my dad will probably tell you today is the Great Sabbath because it's his birthday, that's not the actual reason. Happy birthday, Dad. It's called the Great Sabbath because it's the Shabbat before Passover, and this week's Torah portion describes an important event that occurred, leading up to the Jewish slaves being freed from Egypt. On the Sabbath before the Jewish exodus, for the first time, the Jews performed a religious ritual out in the open even though they were still in Egypt. They had great courage in the face of adversity. Having courage in the face of adversity is an important lesson, especially at a time like this when we are all a little bit scared and aren't sure exactly what will happen in the future. Shabbat HaGadol and the story of Passover have other important lessons as well. It is one of the first images in human history of the fight for religious freedom and resistance against people who abuse others just for being who they are. And here we are thousands of years later and these things still happen. Even today, ignorant bullies mistreat people because of their race, religion, ethnic background, gender or gender identity, orientation, age, and for other unfair reasons. Passover is a special holiday because it's about rising up against injustice, leaving it behind, and having hope for the future. That's why it is very special to me and that my Bat Mitzvah is on the Shabbat HaGadol, especially right now when hope for the future is such an important thing to have. As many of you know, my pride and joy is being a dancer. For me, the most important parts of dance are technique, choreography, knowing and feeling what the dance is about, and putting 100% effort when I perform. And what I love about dance applies to how we celebrate Passover. There is a technique we must use to observe the holiday properly, such as not eating foods made of grain, and conducting a Seder where the Passover story is read from, the Haggadah. And like choreography, there are steps we follow at the Seder, such as putting out matzah and the Seder plate with different foods on it, each of what symbolize parts of the Passover story. And for me, the most important Passover tradition, and the thing that makes it my favorite holiday, is celebrating it with family and friends. And even though I'm sad that we had to cancel the big family Seder this year, I have hope that we'll be able to do it again next year. Like the different elements that make a good dance performance, all this effort is put into the holidays so we will always feel and remember what Passover is really about. Less hatred, more hope, less intolerance, more inclusiveness. One of the most important things about becoming a Bat Mitzvah is that I'm now not just encouraged but expected to do mitzvot, good deeds. For my mitzvah project, I tried to focus on inclusiveness by volunteering as an assistant in a special needs dance class at the studio where I've taken classes since I was a little girl. Everyone should experience the joy of dance, and the students in the class are truly incredible. I can't wait to volunteer more when the studio reopens. I know it will. During this Passover season, even for people who don't celebrate Passover, I hope everyone will do mitzvot, especially ones that have to do with inclusiveness. I would like to end with some important thank yous. Thank you to the entire Dix Hills Jewish Center community for your kindness and support. Thank you, Rabbi Buchler, for helping me with my speech and always being such a warm and giving leader to the congregation. Thank you to Cantor Heavenstone for helping me improve my prayers and rehearsing with me. Thank you to my Bat Mitzvah tutor Edith for teaching me my Haftorah Torah portions and blessings. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to all my Hebrew school teachers throughout the years. Thank you to all my aunts, uncles, and cousins. I love you all and have so much fun with you guys. Thank you to my grandparents, Papa, Bubs, and Pop-Pop, for being my biggest supporters throughout the years. You mean the world to me, Bubs and Pop-Pop. I know you would have been here if you could have, and I love you so much. Papa, I love you and thanks so much for being here today. And even though my Nana isn't here today, I will always love her, and she will always be in my heart. Thank you to my little brother Jack for always making me smile and being the best brother ever. I've watched you grow up so fast. I love you so much. Most of all, thank you to my mom and dad who have given me the best life I could possibly have. I love both of you with all my heart and more. Thank you, Dad, for always spending quality time with me, taking me to plays and going to synagogue with me every Saturday leading up to this day. You are the funniest person I know, except for Bob's. And thank you, Mom, because you always support me in everything I do and never hesitate to help me with anything I need, whether it means driving me to dance practice even late at night because you know how much it means to me, or always helping me study for school and my Bat Mitzvah, because I'm sure my mom has told all of you many, many times she was the valedictorian of her Jewish school class. Last but not least, thank you to all my family and friends who couldn't be here today, especially those who originally planned to come and those who are watching right now on the live stream. Even though I'm sad that we couldn't be together today, you are here in spirit, and I really appreciate you taking the time to celebrate me becoming a Bat Mitzvah by watching this from home this morning. Until we are able to celebrate together, Shabbat Shalom, and take care of one another and stay healthy.
Stand up. Okay, Sarah. No. Okay, go.
Okay, I think we can stop that.